Boom! Look where we're at. We're walking. And I've got my light gear. It is June 16th. It's river time, yeah boy. Well, a ditch for me. So I've literally raked the swim last night. I spent an hour, my missus kicked right off. 20 minutes, babe, just sit in the car. So I jumped out my little rake. I'll show you again today. Jumped out my little rake, raked the swim, and she wasn't happy. She had to sit there and wait an hour. So I put in not loads of bait though, because I thought, well, I've got to fish it today. I didn't get any food, so I don't want to overfeed it. So I chucked probably about, across the road, 5 or 6 handfuls of bread, casters and dead maggots, but not loads of dead maggots because I didn't want to bring any pike in or anything crazy. I just want the tench really, but all big rudd, all big roach. But hopefully we can catch something. I'm about 20-minute, half an hour walk away from the venue, so I'll show you where I'm there, but I won't show you too much because, you know, got followers. Right, ping bang bosh, catch you in a bit. June 16th, river time, yeah boy. Look at this. Even I can hear a motorbike. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Look at Mr. Snails. And I don't know if you ever noticed this recently, but they don't cut the grass anymore. And it's awesome. Look at it, it's so much better, man. Got wildlife, got actual grass. Grasshoppers might come back. I don't know if people even remember them. But these mad things would jump, you know, they're called grasshoppers. This is a little pond that I blanked in many a times. This is connected to the ditch, but I always blank. I don't know why. It's connected, it's deep. I've never even caught a roach in there. And I've honestly fished, I've put hours in there. Hours in that little area, nothing. It's what I say about ditch fishing. You know, I honestly try these places over and over. So you can see it's dawn, so it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Sleep when you're dead. You know, June 16th, baby. This is what fishing's about. Screw the carpies, unless it's a wild one. We're after anything today, innit? Hey. So here we are, we're at the ditch. Obviously I ain't gonna show you exactly where I'm fishing because it'll ruin it. But this is the ditch. Goes miles down, one straight, goes down bends and all sorts. And as you know, I've caught fish in all of these, but not tench in all of them. So I'll go to my Pacific area and I'll catch you in a minute, boys. Boom, we're here. I've got my 13-foot float rod and a tub of worms and a bag of dreams and positivity, boys. So hopefully, there's loads of small fish out there going crazy already. I noticed there's definitely an increase in minnows. So I'm gonna put a worm on, I think, big worm. I might catch jack pike, but whatever. I've caught loads of pike on here and maggots and worms, so I wouldn't surprise me if I catch pike today. But, and again, I raked it last night. I came here just before dark because no one seen me doing it. The problem was, I can't see what I was raking, so I don't know how deep it is, so I could be fishing in this deep water. This is the thing with this type of fishing, I literally don't know. It's all changed from when I fished it last year. Honestly, every year it gets more and more overgrown. So trying to figure out even where I was fishing's hard. Right, let's get on it, boys. Now look at that for a view, eh? Can't beat that. Fish on, boy. I might change the camera around. I thought it was quite close today. I don't need to be on my chest. What a beautiful venue. Yeah, so I've got a bag of bread with me. I've literally put a tiny handful out. So I hate these worms up, they're always bloody hard to open. Right. Careful, Jim. There's a big tench down there. He's definitely grab that, or a perch. No, I lost it. That's a tench. That's the first time I've lost a tench. The float went flat on the surface. I hit it, ploughed for it. It looked about 3 pounds, just ploughed off. Hook pulled. Cry baby. No. No, dude. Thank you. Come on, mate, come on. Jesus. Mate. He needs carp fishing when you got fishing like that, guys. That is amazing, honestly. There was 2 tench in that swim. I don't know if you see me playing it, but there was a pike what leaped out. It wasn't very big, but I think that's actually kept the small roach off. I noticed the float wasn't moving anywhere. Loads of little bubbles coming out. I thought, it's the time for tenchies. So here we go, guys. Look at this piece. Obviously, I got an look in there. He's been in a load of weed. He is a decent 3-pounder. Easy. Decent 3-pounder. There we go, look at that. Scarred up and all sorts. Banging tench, isn't it? First tench, boom. I'm so glad I come down here and raked. So that took about 10, 20 minutes from the last bite. It's a bit of a jump, about 15 minutes from the last bite. So I'm gonna chuck a little bit more hand bait in. I'm gonna go back to my other swim, put some bait in, because I haven't fished that other swim yet. I might go there to see how it goes, but yeah, obviously that just killed it, but boom. Right, so I've walked over to another bit that I've prepared. I've raked it all out and everything. But as you can see, it doesn't look, I've made it on purpose, like, so you can't see that I'm fishing here. But what I'm gonna do is this time, I'm gonna put you on the chest pad, okay? So then you can see what's going on, because like both of them are proper lift floats went flat. And because it's all overgrown, you're just gonna see me with a rod going, so I thought this would be better to do this in this swim. So I'll get you on me chest, guys, and we will get fishing. All right, here we go then, guys. It's a little bit of movement. Half a worm and a maggot. Ow. No, how to fish for us. Yeah, it's a worm and a maggot. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you my tiny little float. Oh, come on, mate. Think this now. All right. Little tiny float. And it is the lift method, so I've got no lead shot on the line, just 2 lead shots at the bottom. Garbage. No idea how deep it is. It's deeper than the other one. Oh, that's what's going on. There we go, guys. Need some what's going on. Float lifted. What? This feels not like a tench. No. Yeah, it does. Small tench. No, it's a rod, guys. That is a rod. Can you believe that? That's a rod. That is insane. Do you know what? I seen the silver flash and I thought, I can't be. It's a bloody rod. All right, mate. Jesus. This is going to be big. Yeah. It's like a dinner plate. Oh my God. All right, guys. It's like only been here an hour. So I've lost, well, I lost a tench, caught a rod, caught a tench. And I think I lost a rod a minute ago. That bite, there was definitely a smaller fish and it like jagged. I thought it can't be a tench, but I reckon it's one of these boys. Look at that. That's a beast, isn't it? That's way over a pound. So yeah, buzzing with that when it's fighting. I think that is silver. That is silver, and it's a big rod. Got to be buzzing with that one, eh? Bing bang boshing. It's done it again, honey. Get him, bagging wagon. Well, let's try again then. There we go. That's a better fish. Whoa, it's fighting really weird. Fighting like a tench, but not quite sure. Yeah, it's a tench. Lucky I got a big rod today. Whoa, I just seen that rod and went mental. See that? He's just ploughed into a load of weed. No. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. That's a big tench, guys. That's a very big tench. No. Hey, plow me through this. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys, you can see her. I'm not really worried about the camera at the moment, I'm sorry, but this is a big tench and it's got loads of weed on it. And my float rod is like pushed to the max here, guys. It really is. I ain't got nothing left on this. So I'm not letting the fish go anywhere because it's just gonna plow through loads of weed. Like this. No. This is a strong fish, guys. Anytime you let it go anywhere, it's just gonna, see what I mean? He's just trying to dig in there. Wow. Turn it again, honey. Literally fish after fish. But I've put the work in, guys, because I ain't just turned up, you know what I'm saying? But this is a really nice duck tench. I've just let it have a rest, so it probably wasn't the best idea, but who cares? Oh, yeah, sorry. The camera there. Look at that. Absolute unit. Really solid tench this is. Massive belly on him. Dark as your hat. Black as your hat, boys. Boom. That's him. So exciting. Love this tench. Right. I thought I'd put you on this camera for this one and just see if that's any better. But I thought that was pretty cool footage, but all right, I've done it again, guys. This one, just again, through all the weed. I thought I'd give you a different angle this time, but this one again is easy 3.5, 4. Look at this beast. Look at him. All been females so far, no males. So yeah, he's biting. He's biting. Look at that, eh? Buzzing with the monster in the background, boy. Okay. Thank God for that. Been waiting for that, guys. Feels like a tench. No. Yeah, don't go up there. Let me see once. Right, there's a big tench. The black tench, black as your heart. Yeah, he's about £4 again, I reckon. Just number 4. So every 20 minutes I've had a fish basically. So it's worked out pretty well. Can't moan. And the average is about 3.5, 4. So with the net, obviously unlooking that. You're gonna get crazy. Look at this one. Look at that. Absolute banger on the float. I got him in quicker than the other ones, but he's definitely probably one of the biggest ones I've got. I reckon that's nearly £5, isn't it? Absolute unit of a fish. Right, photo time. Buzzing, boy. Can't moan about these fights, can you? They're crazy, man. Absolutely ballistic. Yeah, boy. Right. Sorry I'm like this. I've just moved and the sun's blaring now. That's why I reckon I'm struggling now catching anything. Nothing for about 40 minutes, just loads of little rudd. I even had to change hook bait to a massive piece of bread just to put them on because I was using worms. But the rudd were just crazy. I'm hoping to catch one more tench, so I'll move back to the swim that I originally started, put bait back in again, and before I go, I'm gonna rake another spot, put bait in, and I'll be probably coming back this evening. Yeah. Right, here we go. A little float, worm, and maggots. Size 12 up. Okay, guys. Right then, guys, the king of the ditch fish. Sorry, it's just so awkward. All right, that is easy 6. There we go. Look at that. Easy £6 that one. Look at the beast on it. Look at the tail on it. And that is what you call a ditch fish. They're definitely putting on weight, aren't they? Look at that, absolute buzzing. I think it's gonna be the last one. Put a little bit more bait in and then we'll see. But yeah, look at that. That is an absolute banger. You cannot moan with fish like that out of a tiny little ditch. What is literally 2.5 foot. I'm shaking. Yeah, boy. Oh my God, guys. There we go. Yeah. I think it's 6 or 7, but this one's a little bit smaller, but not like small. Is this a male? Yeah, it's a male. First little male tench. Yeah, boy. Mr. Male. He's about £3, I reckon, 3.5. What a good stamp of fish. You can't moan about that, can you? And this one's got like a little chunk out the side, but nothing crazy. But you can see the pike are obviously keeping down the small fish and letting the big ones get through. But yeah, I can't, literally that was 2 seconds after getting that other one. I was like, oh, I'll go back now, I don't want to be greedy. And I literally put the fish back, put the rod out, bam, fish on. That's how we like it. Right then, guys, I'm back on my favourite stretch of the little ditch. Yeah, boy. I'm just trying another little spot today. Today, it's the same day. I went home and slept with Scrapman, come back, it's a lot cooler. So I raked a spot on the way home and I put some bait in, so I was shouting a bit. I put some bait in, so I'm going to go back to the other spots that I fished as well, obviously, but I've got about 2 hours before it gets dark, so hopefully we can catch some fish. I'm going to give you first person Call of Duty style first, and then we'll move back to the long camera, but it's very overgrown here, so I'll show you the swim. Right, let's do it then, guys. So Brad, we're at the ditch, blanked at the other spot, but as I was walking along, I seen a tench. It was swimming along the surface, well, just under the surface, so not the best, but we seen a tench. I'm using Brad now because I cannot get worms down. I've got the rug going so much on my pre-bait, they're just going crazy for it. And even Brad, I'm struggling to get to the bottom. I have to put a massive bit on. I need to just get it through the swim line. Whoa. That's crazy. Get loads of bites, but like little bites, but I don't really hit them. You guys, finally. That just took ages. They were swimming around everywhere. I could see him. He's fighting really strange. There you go. Now he knows what's going on. Now he's woke up, hasn't he? Mr. Tench, I can see you. Mr. Tench. Just plodding around. It's a nice tench. There you mate. Looks like he don't break up properly, I think. He's just swimming around. Come here, mate. That's a nice tench. Timing and everything. But yeah, he's an old warrior, this one. He's been bitten by pike by the looks of it. But it's another good 3-4 pound fish, isn't it? Look at that, fat female. They've been swimming past me, honestly, non-stop. They might have been doing that before and I couldn't see him. I had my sunglasses on. I'm like, I can see tench swimming around. It's crazy. So yeah, first fish of the evening. So I'm probably gonna get one more hopefully before it gets dark. Chuck some bait in, but they're just swimming around. It's crazy. All right. So look at that beast. Look at that. That is a unit. That's fish. And look at that. That's easy. A 2 pound rod band. I'll get a proper focus on it in a minute. But that is a decent fish by anyone's standards. Right then, guys. Epic session. Honestly, this crazy little ditch wasn't even here 7 years ago. When I started my YouTube channel, it was the first place I ever fished. It was a little ditch pond and then onto the ditches. And it's crazy because obviously I'm known for carp fishing, but I don't even really like carp fishing compared to this. This is amazing. So I've had an epic day, and I literally fished 5 hours in the morning and 1 hour and a half in the evening. I think I could have had another tench, but they were obviously being funny. It's been so hot today, 25 degrees. So that's why I did the fishing today. Got up at 4 o'clock in the morning and fished hard. 15-foot float rod, and you definitely do need it. I was thinking about using my shorter rod because of the camera. I thought, oh, you better see more. But I thought, the problem is, if they go up and down these reeds, I've got no chance of controlling them. And as you can see behind me, it's crazy. So you need a long rod to be able to play them. And another thing is, like, I don't just come here and cast out and catch fish, you know? Like, I literally have raked both these spots, put bait in the day before, and I know this place like the back of my hand, as you know. So I know where the fish are. If I would have just come around casting, like if I was not, like, didn't know what I was doing, you'd struggle. Like, I'm not saying you wouldn't catch tench, but I think you're going to struggle because the bottom is just full of green weed. There's plenty of bugs everywhere, full of green weed, and I had to rake it all off. And it's like well, it's not like it is. It's algae, or grows all along the bottom. And basically, you put in your hook bait, and then you get bites, and you hook into weed. So that's what happens basically a lot if you don't clean it out. So that's why I'm glad I raked the swims. I made that little bit of effort. Like I said, this type of fishing is not, you know, I'm just casting out, catching a fish, because like then I just waited an hour to catch that rod. But what a banging fish, you see. Put the effort in, you get rewards. Right, like and subscribe. June 16th, the rivers are open. Boom. Fighting Fisherman #9 on Instagram. Nick Dalglish on TikTok. And yeah, obviously Fighting Fisherman on YouTube, boys. Like and subscribe. And I hope you really enjoyed it, because I certainly did. Oh yeah, and I went through a whole bag of breadcrumb with, I used a little tub of worms basically. But after a while, as you've seen, I couldn't use the worms because of the rod. But cracking session. And my advice is, if you want to catch specimen fish, don't put on a size 22 hook and just a maggot, you know. You're not going to catch them. You're just going to scare to swim the wild fish. You need to put on a big hook, big bit of bait, make it stand up. Right, bing bang bosh.